Hello everybody, Stephen Platinum here. It's great to see all of you again. And on April 11th, in Cornelia, Georgia, at the Church of Southern Wrestling, I'm going to be there to explain why I did what I did. Why I beat the shit out of Anarchy. Well, I'm going to explain then why I did it. But for now, the reason I'm talking to you is I'm here to celebrate success. It's a feather. I am going to put these feathers in this cap to symbolize how I have achieved greatness. Greatness is a word that we're afraid of nowadays in our modern culture. Greatness is something that Anarchy used to be. Greatness is Platinum Championship Wrestling. And instead of people being happy about me bringing greatness to you, people have been bitching and moaning. But let's get to the celebrating, shall we? This first feather is for David Garrison. I ran you out of Anarchy. Supposed Anarchy faithful. 13 years I've been coming. I ran you off. You are a coward. You are a fake and a phony. You see, I don't want you there on April 11th or ever again. And here's why. I want to break the spirits of the true Anarchy faithful. I want to convert them. But I will put this feather in my cap for running you off, David Garrison. And while I'm at it, I'm going to get another feather for you, Charles Anschutz. Your first big show at Anarchy. Oh, the man who would be king. And you've already lost the war. You see, they should have sold to me, but they didn't do it. And you know, I'm going to give myself a feather for that. Think of all the money that I saved. And I get to have Anarchy anyway. That feather in the cap. But Charles, this feather's for you. You know why? Because you said something really silly online. You said, well, the fight ain't over just because the bully got in the first punch. You don't understand, fat man. You already lost the war. We won every championship. They draped them on me. We spoiled your first big show. There's nothing left for me and PCW to do. So there's another feather. And how did we do this? Well, part of it is we took men that you've ignored, guys like Kevin Blue, won a championship in Anarchy. We're so proud of you, Kevin. You've deserved this for a long time. And I'm just glad I was there to witness it. You notice I didn't take credit for him winning. Miss Rachel doesn't take credit for him winning. He did that. And he showed me that he was smart because he joined the winning side. So that's a feather in the cap. Good for you, Kevin. Somebody else I'm really proud of is Trevor Aon. You know, Trevor Aon used to work these shithouse shows, terrible shows. But I knew that he had something. And so he was in PCW. And then that's how he got noticed by Anarchy. And you know, Anarchy didn't treat him very well, did they? They kept kicking his ass, making it impossible for him to make any headway. But he found a way anyway. Trevor Aon, this feather's for you, buddy. So proud to have you on the team. Speaking of having people on a team, you know, there's a tag team that I personally think is going to be the best tag team in all of Georgia, the South, the Southeast. Supernatural. You guys probably know him as Taco. That's what he got when he was with Anarchy and Wildside. He was a joke. And I'm not the one who made him into a serious wrestler. He was always that guy. All I did is the same thing I always do. I recognize greatness. Supernatural, I thank you. and Azrael. You know, together, you guys are going to show them what they should have been doing all along, which is to feature you prominently. Supernatural, another feather in the cap. And Azrael, well, he just got tired of being a reject and wanted to be part of a syndicate instead, a syndicate that wins. Azrael, glad to have you aboard. Speaking of having things aboard, they're the tag team champions. It's Brian and it's Jeter. They are a big effing deal. And they put Strychnine through the ring. I'm proud that they came from PCW. I'm proud that they're the Anarchy Tag Team Champions. You know, the Washington Bullets, John and Trey, a lot of people are saying they're destined for bigger things. They're destined for greatness. They are great. I know it. They know it. And deep down, Anarchy and Anarchy faithful, you know it too. And they're with me. Miss Rachel, I'm so proud of you. Miss Rachel, thanks to you and your guys, thanks to Lars Manderson, who showed that he's the big man of Anarchy Wrestling. Michael Judas, you are great. Lars Manderson is just better. You thought you were going to win your third match in that Iron Man series, but we showed you Lars Manderson is not just the future, he is now. And Michael Judas is the past. He walked out of that front door a loser. And Michael Judas, you should never come back. B.J. Hancock, it just as well could have been you being the champion, and I think you know that. And finally, the Jagged Edge. Oh, the Jagged Edge, Anarchy champion. I don't have enough room on this cap for all of those feathers, so I'm just going to give one. One feather for a family together. Rachel and I, we've been family for a long time. Jagged Edge and I, we've been family for a long time. But Lars and B.J. Hancock, I just want you guys to know that I'm proud to call you brothers. I'm proud that you're with me. It's feathers for all of you. But wait, there's more. This is a big feather. And this is for killing Jeff G. Bailey. It is Jeff G. Bailey's fault that I'm in Anarchy. It's Jeff G. Bailey who fired the first shot. And yeah, Jeff might be a smart man. Yeah, Jeff told you what I really was. How convenient, right? The truth is, I've always been the same guy. And I didn't backstab anybody. You drew first blood on me. I just paid you back in spades. So this feather is for killing Jeff G. Bailey. Thank you, B.J. Hancock. Thank you, Jagged Edge. Thank you, Miss Rachel. Huge feather in my cap. So proud to have it. How's it look, guys? Looks pretty good. This Saturday, I'm going to tell you what this last feather is. Because, you know, Jeff G. Bailey, he isn't dead. That's what we call hyperbole. And for most of the Anarchy Wrestling fans, I'll have to explain what that means. Hyperbole is an exaggeration. And one thing Stephen Platinum is not is a liar. So, no, Jeff G. Bailey isn't dead. But I heard he's not going to be there, and that's disappointing because, Jeff, I can't wait to look you in the eye and tell you what I'm going to do to earn this feather in my cap. It's what I'm going to talk about on April 11th. We've already won the war, Anarchy. Now I just have one last thing to do. See you guys on Saturday. Cornelia, Georgia, the Church of Southern Wrestling. When I finally finish my little headdress. pcwanarchy2